range, simple head cover. So it's just outside my intended. So I'll just take the club back. So if I make a really bad move with it, I'm going to image there. Just helps me unwind my shoulders a little bit differently. So I'm talking a little bit more of a downswing rather than, I'll just hit one here nice and easy. Put the head cover in the way on the target side. With the shaft, I've got room to swing the club head and just swing it back. Got it right in the face. Must have. Hey, Barry here. I just want to come on here and give you a simple swing path drill to help you with the driver. You know, many golfers struggle with swinging out in. You know, they come from out in across the golf ball. They slice, they top it. The club comes down a little bit too steep, and there can be all kinds of reasons for that. And you know, basically though, in the simplest terms, you know, you don't have a lot of separation between your upper and lower body, so you can't move them independent of each other effectively on the downswing. And sometimes that's a technique issue, a learned technique issue. Sometimes there's mobility issues tied to that, where you know, maybe you have a tight hips, or upper spine thoracic is tight, so you can't turn back and forth through, or you just never really learn the pattern of motion. And you know, in the downswing, ideally we want to have this sequence of motion where the lower body moves first, and then the upper body, and then the club comes through. And when we do that, the path of the swing will generally be from inside and behind, and you'll swing up on the ball, and all kinds of good things happen. And but realistically, a lot of us can't do that. You know, we see these tremendously athletic tour players in these positions that they get into, where you know, they start down and they have these great moves where the lower body, this pelvis leads, and then the hips open up and they turn into that left side, and hips are wide open and the shoulders are still closed. That's really, really hard to do, and it's very athletic, and if we can do it, it's great. However, many golfers will kind of go down that rabbit hole trying to learn that move, and they just never really accomplish it. And it's a lot easier to change your swing path, especially for the average golfer, if we just retrain how your shoulders and arms move, and function on, you know, retraining the arms to swing on a little bit better path, and then your body will instinctively start to move a little bit better and a little bit more naturally. It's simpler and easy. You can do it on the range, simple head cover again. You know what? Nothing complicated. You just get the head cover down, use it on different sides of the golf ball to help you with that swing path. I'll just demonstrate that with you quickly. It's very easy, very simple to do. I've got my driver here. Throw the head cover down. Got a ball here. Set it up here. And I just try to set the cover up so it's just outside my intended target line there, the toe of the golf club. And I'm just going to use that as a guide to help me with my swing path. So I'll just take the club back. So if I make a really bad move with it, I'm going to hit that head cover at some point. You know, I'll hit it back here or here as the club is diving left like this. You know, then this is what happens with the direction of the swing. The ball could go this way, it could slice. It's not going to be great. So just by having that visual image there, just helps me unwind my shoulders a little bit differently. So I'm trying to avoid that head cover. So I'll instinctively swing the club on a little bit more of an inside route, keeping my arms closer to me on the downswing rather than throwing them out. I'll just hit one here nice and easy. Back and through, reasonable contact, ball's going to go reasonably straight. Not trying to kill it or overhit, you know, swing too hard. I'm just trying to retrain the shape of the swing. And then I can do the opposite. I'll set the ball up here. And I'll put the head cover in the way on the target side now. Just find that point where I'll kind of miss it with the shaft. I've got room to swing the club head. And just swing it back. And through. Again, reasonable contact, reasonably good swing path, easy way to change the swing shape. And you've got a pretty big window to swing that golf club in. It doesn't have to be perfect. You know, people get hung up on perfect numbers, like, oh, my path has to be 0, 0 and has to be doing this and that. No, you've got a fairly big window to swing that golf club in, a few degrees on each side, and if you can do that, you're going to hit the ball reasonably square and keep it in the fairway, which is the main thing that we want to do. So Barry from Hole in One Success, give that a try, have some fun with it. Now, I'll see if I can hit one out towards you there. There, I got it right in the face. Must have went